Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode 9 of the FRAGCAST, featuring Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, remastered for the PS4. And we're joined here with Adam,
Hello.
myself,
Hello.
Roger, and Jeff
Hey.
today. And we also have, again, our mascot, Timmer, playing for us today.
Hey,
Dark
he's gonna
2.
make a character here. Just buzz through it.
I just want to bring something up quick here, guys. I changed my shirt again. These pumps that I've been getting are so hardcore that
He's
my shirt
swole.
is just
He's so
tearing
small.
apart.
He's accumulating
swole.
mass.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe. I actually had to sit back. That's why everybody else is sitting back, because of me. Because they just wanted to fall us too, because I'm just that big.
We're afraid of your girth.
It is. I am pretty girthy. And then
let's just end this.
I had to bring this up to. I don't know if you see Captain Purple shirt.
It's pink.
It's purple. But
What
either
color's
way,
the shirt? Thank you.
don't take his side. You can't do that. But either way, we're going to talk about Dark Souls 2's. Actually, that's a pretty cool opening sequence here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Graphically, this game is beautiful. Jeff, you played it. I know you don't like it, and we're gonna talk
It's
about
graphically good looking game.
it. We're gonna talk about it. But this is a remastered version, and I've beaten the original one like 3 or 4 times. I know people that are on like New Game Plus 30.
That does look really good.
It does, and it looked beautiful on the last console generation, and I played it on PC as well, and it looked beautiful on that. But this looks even better. It's beautiful.
You will lose everything.
But Jeff,
Yes.
why didn't you like it?
Well, just to go real simple into it, pretty soon here you're going to create your character,
Yeah.
and then they're going to tell you got to kind of walk into a little hovel, and you got to talk to 3 crazy ladies,
The
and
witches.
then you're going to go out and you're going to start getting attacked by little rat people. They don't tell you how to equip your weapons. They don't tell you what buttons are for what. They don't tell you anything to start with.
Literally, the case
And then
just
they
tells you're gonna
expect
die.
you to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you're told you're gonna die though.
Yeah.
That the game tells you you're gonna die numerous
Now,
times.
if I die because I get swarmed, or if I go too far in and I don't take care of the outlying enemies first, that I understand. But when you don't tell people what your basic controls are, that's cheap. That is cheap.
You're meant to die.
No.
You're
See,
meant to die.
That's the majesty that is the Souls series. And
Ooh.
Bloodborne.
She's kind of. I like this.
I cuddle her.
She's cuddly.
But yeah, that's the majesty that is the Dark Souls series. It's meant to be hard.
I don't think.
No,
it's-
there's hard levels, hard board, hard bosses you have to figure out. That I'm fine with. It's when they don't even tell you what button is what. That's cheap. That is
Well,
cheap.
they actually do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
And I will show you where they do.
Okay.
See, when you're
I
walking,
like this debate that's happening right
see,
now.
when you're walking, you'll see bloodstains on the ground, and you hit the button, the bloodstain tells you something.
Wait, don't tell him yet.
I
It's
didn't
gonna
see any
come
of this.
true.
But-
Can we
skip
fast
through
forward?
the gameplay.
Oh my god.
But Timmy,
Timmy.
will you back me up on this?
Yes, they
Bloodstains
do
tell you-
have bloodstains on the ground. If you click them, they show you what buttons do. You know, they give hints.
Yes, they give you hints for all.
Oh, because I know walking through the woods that if I find a bloodstain, and I'm going to get some kind of magical
it's gonna
answer
tell you how to
that's
use
going to
your
tell me
weapon.
how to equip my weapons or what the heck I'm doing in the game. But that's great.
That is kind of. I don't like that
Well,
idea.
the bloodstains, they're pretty hard to miss in the beginning when you're running through
I
those
don't know.
caves.
I don't know. We have this thing called paper, and on that paper you could put ink. And with that ink, you could create words, and with those words, you could create
All right.
sentences that tell you what to do.
All right, well,
Enough. Done. Said. Finished.
Well, here's a good. How many games have you purchased recently that actually had an instruction manual?
None.
There you go.
But then.
But I didn't need it because
options
the
button.
option button tells you what to do, or as you're playing a game, as you're progressing, all games usually now come with a tutorial level.
The tutorial level is there's a bloodstain. Check it. And
They don't tell you that.
Yes, they do.
No, she doesn't sit there and go, look at the ground and look at the bloodstains. They will tell you you're...
No,
No, they don't. They're just like, haha, you're going to die. How many parts of life do you walk around and see a deer on the side of the road? Do you go, oh, now I know I got to make a left-hand turn in a little bit because the directions tell me to go to
Yeah,
Albuquerque.
right.
You don't do that. You look at a street sign.
I do that every day.
No, you do not.
I have no idea where I'm at half the time.
That is
I
true. We
actually
do have to
believe
bring him.
that.
Yeah, I
do
think actually
believe
go.
that, Yeah.
We do have to ferry him around.
Anyway, besides that,
Bury him. I kind of like the way you worded that with his pink shirt.
oh, now it's pink.
No.
Now it's pink.
Oh.
Snap, I ruined that.
Moving along.
But carry on.
Anyway, all right. So graphically, the game's very visually.
Yes, it's a
pleasing.
visually beautiful game.
All right.
The sound effects very creepy. So I'm going to give I give them high props on the visual presentation, the audio presentation. If you play this in the dark, you're going to worry about what was that noise.
But you don't like the lack of instruction.
That's my only problem. It was the lack of instruction of this game. It made it the beginning more difficult than what it should be for you to start a game.
I'll give you that, but
Like, wait. We're watching the
I know.
we're watching the video as
I think
also
Jeff's we're gonna
our
prove
other
here.
ReFragNation.
Don't go to where you know what. Give me
Don't
that
you
controller.
do that.
No,
Don't
no,
you
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
Give the
give
controller
me-
to somebody
give
that
me
doesn't
that.
know what they're doing. And
No.
let's see how fun and magical and majestic this game truly is.
Give me the controller.
No.
I don't know if I can do that here.
No.
Just for the first couple
No.
minutes, give me that.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
don't do it, Tim.
Yeah.
You're gonna listen to him?
Tim.
I own this.
No, this is my game.
Oh man.
See what? Look. He knows all that stuff.
You
No.
do all this stuff.
What do you know? Stop!
No.
It doesn't tell you to do that. Get out of there.
No,
Get
what-
out of there, you cheater.
Jeff, what game have you played that start doesn't pull up the menu?
That doesn't pull up the menu?
Yeah.
You get me confused.
Yeah, what game do you know that if you hit start or on the PlayStation?
Look, this is the only thing I knew. I was walking around. I said, "Oh, look at it. Let's go." All of a sudden, there's
It
little
does
monkey
look- it
rats
looks
that
great,
start
though.
jumping on you here. I saw the fire. I went towards that. No, so far, if Tim didn't cheat, because he's a little cheating Tim man, we wouldn't have saw that. You walk over here. You're going to talk to these people. You're going to make your character. No. You go to the right, sir. You go to the right. You go in there.
If we go this way, though. I mean, there's a secret over here. That
Go in there.
Don't teach them secrets. They gotta figure that out.
That's
on their
not
own.
no. See, that's why you're right. You should have been playing a game,
Yeah.
or I should have played it when we
Yeah.
had no idea what to do with this.
Because I would have
And you can
just
see how.
build up this for us. Our
Now,
argument.
in that whole part, if when you walked off that pedestal, they said, "Hey, hit this button, to open up your menu.
No.
This is your buttons, your D-pad you're using for this. Your square,
That's
triangle,
coming.
whatever, or your X, O, whatever."
That's coming.
Oh.
No, that is coming.
Why wouldn't it have it there?
What game that is an action game where you
Oh
control
my
a character
God.
do
We-
you not
we
walk
just
around with
did-
the analog stick?
We just. No,
Are
I'm
we-
not saying
are
you
we-
walk around with the analog stick. You can figure that out.
Before we
But
go
what are the
any
trigger
further,
buttons for?
I
What are the
have one
D-pads?
question.
It'll get to that.
Are we promoting the game, or are we just gonna yell at it?
Well, apparently we're just going to yell
Yell
at it. This is called the RageCast.
This is the RageCast. That's what I'm getting at. We're gonna rename this the RageCast.
It's not.
Episode
It's
1.
not right. I said the game is beautiful. All I was asking for is a little help in the beginning of the
No,
game.
I agree. I
To
was just-
explain,
This is
and then
totally
I would have
good.
enjoyed it. But it got me so angry that they
That's what
wouldn't
it's meant
just
to
do
do.
basic stuff. No, it's not. I spent $60 on a game. You give me the goddamn directions in the beginning. That's what you do.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen that are watching this, do you know what this is called? The generation gap.
Oh, snap.
I was waiting for when
That
this
was
was going to pop up.
nasty. Oh, I'm not part of that one, guys. I'm
No.
staying out.
I fully understand where you're coming from.
Did you just name a guy Fartager?
Fartager?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. So, again, here's the character development thing. You gotta listen to these old hags tell you stuff.
He's just gonna knock the game.
No,
down.
they are. They're hags. That's what they're called.
Oh, they're hags.
They're giving you basically saying that what you have to do in the game and why you're here and that you're going to fall to the dark side type stuff. You know, your soul is going to be taken. It's a cool story. I was really into this whole thing up to here. What's that? They don't tell you what that is. They just give it to you. You figure it out for yourself.
They
Like, this guy doesn't have enough intelligence to go, what is this?
They tell
Why
you-
did you
they-
give me
they
that?
tell you what it is.
It's an effigy.
That's what it is.
What is it for?
It tells you if you go into the options in the menu.
Oh, here we go again.
I got a question.
I'm sorry. I got to get out the
Earlier, you
logbook, go
saw
in there, rip 5 pages of
before-
stuff.
The four, I guess basically, I guess that's the D-pad on the bottom left it showed.
Yeah.
Now, what were those? They look like 2 coins. They look like platforms of some sort. What was that all about?
See, what?
Let's see.
Look, wait, go down, go petrified something. A simple petrified love. It may be some use someday.
That is the majesty that is Dark Souls.
That's awesome, yeah, because
No,
that tells me that I
don't
want to
like
use that.
Yeah, I don't like that. The game, I don't think I'd actually get into playing it. Not saying it's a bad game, but it's just not for me. I'm with him on that one.
Finalize, come on.
Alright,
No,
Good
you don't get a
stuff.
gift. You don't get a gift in this game.
They do.
You get the gift of returning this game and getting angry.
No, I'm not returning this game. I'm going to play through this like 5 times. You know what I'm going to do, Jeff? Just for you?
No,
He's gonna make videos like crazy.
I'm going to put out like 4 videos a day of me playing Dark Souls 2.
that's great. That's great. Good for you.
No, I'm not really going to do that.
But you knew, again, it took how long for you? The first time you played this game, you had to go through all this stuff and figure out everything for yourself. Now, again, I don't have a problem doing some puzzle games that we have. Resident Evil had certain stuff like that when they first came out, that you had to go into a room, you had to figure out to move the clock this way, go play the piano over here, then go over there and pull this little bell, and then it would open something. I'm fine with that.
That was
That's
fun.
fine
That
for
was
me.
a lot of fun.
But in the beginning of that game, they told you what your buttons were. That's all I'm asking for.
It's going to tell you.
All right, well, let's forget about
Oh yeah, we're
that.
gonna
While
have to read some blood marks.
We got to cut him off for a second. But let's go ahead. Why don't you tell us who the developer is?
From Software has made every Souls game, including Bloodborne.
Okay.
You could take a nap through these cutscenes, man. This
He's
is
still on
almost
it.
Kojima level. Like, you know, I'm gonna go make a sandwich, come back, and he's still gonna be talking about
This
things.
is nowhere Kojima level.
It's close.
No, it really isn't. Kojima.
And soon we'll have a new one.
Metal Gear Solid 4, there was a 45-minute cutscene.
Yeah.
This has nothing like that. But anyway, besides that.
At least that game told you like what buttons were.
Oh, we're not going to break him off that one. We're going to have 15 minutes of pure anger here.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the generation gap.
I'm not...
Okay, all right, here we go. You can talk to those people. Go ahead. Feel free to talk to them.
Just go ahead and tell everybody what this game's all about.
Yeah.
So essentially, before Jeff chimes
in... He knows the buttons. He's already pre-doing stuff.
It tells you...
What is that thing? What is that thing in your hand?
It tells you X to fuck.
No, I know that's a sword. Oh, you... Oh, man, you... I did this. I lit the bonfire. That's your save point, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I've done all this. I'm good.
All right.
I've examed this thing, and that just tells you what bonfire.
I'm not going to be able to talk about the game. You know this.
No, yeah, we're going to have to stop him and talk about the game. No, it's fine.
I'm just saying. See that? Look, the way the D-pad set up is work. He knows what to do with that now. That's why he has that.
It's not rocket science.
They didn't. Where's this? How'd you get in there?
You just walk.
You walk.
This is the tutorial.
You start reading these stuff.
R1 attack.
I didn't notice this stuff.
Because you know the parts of the game.
Where's the plot thing on?
All right. Oh. I didn't know it was that easy.
No, I went. What's that?
That's an enemy. And you know he's pressing.
No, I went out to bed. Go. Wait. Turn around. Turn around.
Here's more. It tells you more about the game.
Let's not talk about this anymore. Come on. Turn around. Go back out. Go back out. Where was this?
It's right outside the hut.
Right
no. Go back into the other. I didn't see any of this. Go back in your little hole. Your hole.
Go back in your hole.
There's the hut.
Go back out. I didn't see that. Go back out.
All right.
Go out the door. No, go out the door. Go out the other door. This is what I did.
This is where you went wrong.
Now I see this.
He takes you back out to the beginning.
Go back. No. Go back out.
You know, Timmy.
Go back through that little slant right there. Yeah. Go in there.
Timmy, go fight the ogre.
That's where I want him to go.
The ogre drops the stone ring, which is a very good ring.
How do you fight? This was cool. I saw this. I was like, uh-oh. But again, nobody told me what buttons to have anything for. Timmy's cheating right now because he's played this game.
No, Timmy is not cheating because he went to the tutorial.
What was that? How'd you lock onto him?
With the analog stick. If I went through the tutorial, I would have told you.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't they tell me to walk that way? I didn't know I could walk in there.
This is a secret. You have to find these yourself.
Go ahead. Kill this guy.
Oh, I can't. This guy's strong.
Oh, that's too bad. What's that? What'd you just use?
A life gem.
Don't trust him. He just falls down.
He's drunk.
So while this is going on and Jeff's calmed down for a moment, give a little bit more info. What type of game is this?
It's an action game. I'm not going to mince words. It's an action game, but it's hard. All the Souls games are hard.
You're basically meant to die.
Oh yeah. Well, look at Dark Souls 1. When they released it on PC, it was Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition.
Really?
Yeah. And Demon Souls was the first entry in
I totally missed that part.
in the Souls series. Yeah. Can you admit you were wrong?
I was wrong.
Thank you. That's all I asked.
I'm sorry.
Can we shake hands?
Sorry.
Thank you.
It's a visually beautiful game, though. It is. It really is. But my goodness, did it get me all angry in the beginning.
So now that you know what to do here, there is a tutorial section.
Yes, yes.
Would you want to try it again?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I will. Yeah, actually, I will.
I'll leave it here for you.
Not saying I'm gonna like it.
I'll try it.
But I'll try.
There is a lot of exploration. It does not hold your hand. Compared to the other Dark Souls games, this is by far the easiest.
I'm good with that now. Again, I just, all right.
But when you
don't gotta get hot about it.
No, when you come back.
Yeah, don't gotta get hot about it.
Don't gotta get hot about it. All right, guys, calm down.
When you come back, go at the back side of the witch's hut.
Yeah.
Just go to. You'll see a wall of fog. Go hit X.
Well, I didn't know I could walk through a fog. I didn't have a mask on.
See that? There's your dodge.
Okay.
So anyway, this game compared to the other Dark Souls games and Bloodborne, this is by far the easiest, in my opinion, of any of the games from Software.
So you think they dumbed it down to make it easier?
Yes, I do. I mean, in Dark Souls 1, you couldn't really... From the beginning, you couldn't teleport yourself around to certain areas.
Okay.
This one, once you find that bonfire you lit in the very beginning.
Right.
Once you find another bonfire...
That's where you start resurrecting from?
Well, the last one you sit at, yes, but you can teleport from bonfire to bonfire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a lot more ways to heal yourself. You don't start off with as much, but there's a lot more ways to heal yourself. Like I said, in my opinion, and I'm a big fan of these games. I mean, I've played through all of them several times. But this one kind of holds your hand. It's still a very fantastic game. I would give it a solid 4.5, 4.75 out of 5, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, that was like 8 different scores.
4.5, yeah,
4.5.
You gave it a 457 out of 5.
4.5 to 4.75.
Out of 5.
Out of 5.
What?
Frags. What
There
else
we
is there?
go. Come on.
Can you just pick one and go with it?
All right.
You know what, honestly, just because of that, I'm giving it a 5.
No,
we're going to
you are
go ahead
not.
and stop this now. What we're going to do now, we're running out of time on this one. I know we're having a lot of fun, but would you recommend this to anybody else out
Everybody.
there? Is this a rent or a buy?
This is a buy.
Buy?
How many
This
hours
is
of gameplay
definitely
are we
a
looking
buy.
at?
On PC, I had something around 200 hours.
200 hours?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of submissions, subquests, stuff like that.
There's no quests. You do what you want.
Oh, really?
Like,
Oh, that's great.
But
Yeah.
there is the main storyline where you have to go get the...
You talk about a generation gap, but now kids nowadays are just allowed to do whatever they want, apparently.
Well, yeah, you didn't get that memo?
No, back when I was
Look,
growing
look
up,
at
we
the
had
lighting. That's fantastic.
Again, I'm not taking anything beautiful
Yeah,
visuals, beautiful
yeah.
sound effects.
This
Look at the water. Look out over the ocean again.
This is the main hub.
That looks
town.
pretty sick.
Nah, it's,
But like there is the main objective. You have to go find the 4 Master Souls. I forget what they're called.
okay. So you
it's
basically, your whole thing is to basically be able to release yourself from this area, if I remember.
Yeah. And the lore is fantastic. And in the Scholar of the First Sin,
Is there a deep story to it? Can you get
Very.
into, like you were saying, the lore of it? There's a
Very.
backstory and everything?
There's a backstory. The one boss in this
Okay.
was in 1 as a different person, but she did some stuff. I'm not going to get into it.
Yep.
The lore is very deep, and they intermingle between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. I'm not 100% sure if any lore goes from Demon Souls to Dark Souls, which Demon Souls is the first.
Okay, obviously I've never played any one of the system. Is it a game that you could just get into and you don't need to play those other games to understand it? This
No,
teaches you everything as you're going?
You don't have to play the other titles to get into this. To be honest, I didn't play Dark Souls 1 until after I played Dark Souls 2.
Oh, that's great.
But
Okay.
I played Demon Souls, and Demon Souls, in my opinion, was the hardest thing. Which I highly recommend anything in the series. As you can see, Timmy does know what he's doing.
Well, the good thing about this, and the great thing about the community of ReFragNation.com was that, again, game that I didn't like at first, go on there, talk to somebody, hey, maybe you missed something.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested to play this again.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys anybody watching, checking out these videos, need any help, go on ReFragNation.com, post it in the forums, and any one of us, Tim, Adam, anybody else involved in our community will be more than happy to help you
And
out.
if it's a game that we don't even play, we will reach out to other communities to see if we can get those answers
we will
for
find
you.
out anything for you guys, but we're
going
going to go ahead and cut this down now. We're running out of time. I just want to go ahead and give a shout-out for ReFragNation.com again, guys. Go out there, check it out, register. We have a lot of cool features coming for you guys soon. They're in development right now. Awesome perks for anybody that registers that not many websites have out there right now. Actually, we're kind of it's unique for us.
A pioneer.
We are a pioneer in
Trend setter.
we are. Actually, ReFragNation.com is we're doing a lot right now, and
We wear pink
we're going to
shirts.
change.
What are you
We are
doing?
literally going to change
Sorry.
what happens
I
with the
thought you
gaming
had to do
community.
that.
But I personally am interested in this game. Originally, I hated the idea of just dying repeatedly. But from watching it right now, I'm actually it's very intriguing.
Well, that's the thing that upset me.
Here's the thing. Watch.
Right.
Now you see the bridge,
Yes.
and your automatic thing is go to the bridge. Go
Yeah.
to the bridge. But there's shortcuts every. Show them the shortcut, Timmy, in the water. See, yeah. Well, no. Go down there, open the chest, and then you can go right through there.
But that's the one thing is that I love exploring games. I like to be
Oh,
able
there's tons-
I like to immerse myself into the environments, basically. And it looks like a fun game. It was just very.
You have to
Right.
jump.
Yeah.
Oh.
But see, that's something.
But that's fine. That I have no problem
But
with.
there's tons of
It
exploration.
was the beginning again.
Honestly, like I said,
90% the game, 10% maybe me. That didn't see the area where I was supposed to go to.
to only 10% you.
Maybe.
all right,
but-
12.
Oh, thanks.
I'm being honest.
But no, like I said, I have probably about 200 hours in the game, and I don't think I fought off beating all the bosses.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I like it. I definitely will try it again and
you know what? Why don't you go on the forums and post your comments about the game on there? And
You know what we
everybody
could
can follow
I'll
up.
give you a little diary.
Yeah.
We you know what we could do? We could revisit this next week.
We could. Maybe do a
We could,
A short
because that was a
blurb.
pretty big debate in the beginning.
Dark Souls done again.
Yeah.
Well, it'll just be like a short blurb, like
Okay.
maybe like a 5-10 minute video.
All right,
All right,
we'll do that.
guys. Yeah, again, ReFragNation.com. Check it out. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Adam.
Yep.
Thank you, Tamara.
You know what? Thank you, Roger.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, but I didn't even argue with you. I don't even know what's going on.
That's
But, guys, thanks for watching, and
Okay.
I'm going to hand it off to Adam.
Well, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, you can check us out on Twitter at ReFragNation, Patreon.com/ReFragNation, if you'd like to help us support us financially. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video. See ya!
See you guys.